Hey everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana, and welcome to my channel. Or welcome back to my channel. Hi guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was just thinking about the different types of voices that I would do when I would like record with friends and stuff. And I would record this high pitched, like, I hate it because that's not my, I am not that, that's not, no. um, like, I think I've talked about it before, where when I used to work with, at a tutoring center and I dressed up as like, um, I think I dressed up as Pinkie Pie and her voice is so high pitched. I can't do that voice anymore for the life of me. My voice is too deep. But it was, I remember I memorized one of the songs and I was like, oh my God, let's see. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Something about sunshine, sunshine. All you really need to smile, smile, smile. From these, oh my. Anyway, it was like the kids loved it. My vocal cords didn't because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I'm just, whatever. It was fun. I used to do. Uh, I I did. I tried my best to do all the ponies, all the like the voices. Rainbow Dash, like with her raspy voice. I don't know why I started talking about this. I wanted to. So hi, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. The collective has been going through it a lot. Like whoa, right? Like collective is like on like help. I need somebody. So I was like, I'm gonna record something silly. I might do a little reading just to check in because that's what I do. I have cards here next to me as I usually do. Uh, I wish I knew how to. I haven't really taken the time because I record on my iPad and I record on GarageBand mobile app. So there's a lot of things I haven't. It's very limited because I don't have a decent computer to do the editing work there like I used to. I tried, fam. I remember when I first started uploading my videos, I would do it through Adobe Premiere, and my 2013 all like it's just one of those all-in-one computers, which is not even that good, but whatever. That was what I have. I mean, that's what I have right now, actually. That my baby is still going. I just use it for browsing and whatnot. When I'm doing orders for like the comfort character letters and stuff, I just type it up there because I'm blind and I need a big screen. And it's not even that big of a screen, but it's much bigger than my iPad screen. So I type up the stuff there and then I do all the editing for the stationery and the sigil work because I use Procreate for the artwork and stuff. I do all that on my iPad. But yeah, this computer that, yeah, no, that's the baby's on life support. I'm surprised I can get it to turn on. So there's that, right? But there was a point. What was the point? Oh no. Oh yeah, because I'm here recording on on GarageBand and I don't know how to work on that background noise and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't really played around with the because when I record, it's just to like upload or to do client readings. I remember the trouble I had to go through to like get the audio to because when you record on like using the iPad camera, I use my mic and my audio interface and all that and only comes out on one side, so I have to like edit the audio on another. I have to do a number of things that's ridiculous to get it to sound on both ends so you can hear it properly if you do buy a reading from me. So there's that. There's just so much. I'm just kind of like, 2022 was busier than 2023. 2023 is a year of my debilitating mental health. Hi, how are you? So I'm just struggling and trying to keep it together. Um, and, but I won't get into that. We're not going to talk about my mental health, but I will talk about, um, uh, um, what can I talk about? Oh, yeah. So frogs, right? I'm haunted by them. There is like an infestation of frogs. I'm like, what did I do to smite some like higher power? I am surrounded by frogs. And let me tell you, my that picture on my community page, the frog poking from like the outlet, like, that happened. And no, I have a better story for you guys. I have a better story. So everywhere. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Like yeah, the electrical problem in this place. Listen, I'm not gonna get into my living conditions, but it is an upgrade, but there's still shit. But it's what I can't like. This is what I got right now. But anyway, so the other day, I was trying to sleep. Keyword trying, right? And I turn on my little AC unit. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm there trying to drift into some sort of slumber. And then I hear, no. I haven't posted stuff of that, but I will spare you guys. So in the middle of the night, at all hours of the day, you can hear frogs croaking everywhere. And a lot of them sound like they're coming from the AC unit, the little AC thing. And I'm like, no, 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 this can't be. So I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Um, and I was like, no, it can't be in the AC. No. So what happened when I was trying to fall into the arms of Morpheus and sleep? um, I felt something sploosh. it. I felt wetness on my chest. Something landed. It was wet and slimy, and it was on my chest. And when I looked down, I wanted to die. Kermit the second, the third, the fourth, I don't even know, was looking up at me like, "Hey, how you doing? It's nice seeing you. Please don't kill me." And I'm like, ah. It was horrible. I'm like, why? Listen, that frog like hopped off as like, oh, I'm exit stage left. If I don't, I will get killed. Listen, I try my very, very best not to kill frogs. And this one was a little bitch. It would not let me catch it. I spent I don't know how many hours trying to catch the thing until I'm like, I'm about to pass out. I need to sleep. Okay. I sleep. And then I keep hearing rustling. I'm like, oh my God. And eventually, I was talking to a friend, and eventually, you can hear a splat, like not splat, but like you can hear like a thump or something on the floor, and they're like, "What was that?" And I'm like, "I know what that was, but I don't want to look to my side because I know it's there." It was Kermit. Kermit was like, "Oh hi, I didn't want you to think that I forgot about you. I'm here. I'm still here." So eventually, I do my best to capture it, and I let it out into the world, into the outside, and almost went back in. And I was like, "You're not invited." So yeah, they literally can sploosh out of the freaking AC unit. And that's terrifying because I can freaking be sleeping and then, because the little AC thing is right underneath my bed because Florida's hot. And I'm just like, oh my God. I have stories for days that I can tell them now and I laugh, but oh, I was not happy. Not happy whatsoever. Um, and so there's that. You can laugh at my expense. It's okay. That's why I tell the story. I am I feel that one of these days I'm going to be captured and become the frog queen at this point. um and it's funny because you look up frog like symbolism and it's like, oh, fertility, abundance. I'm like, really now? Okay. So yeah, there's that. It was funny. Now it's funny. It wasn't funny at the time. Uh, Either way, so there's that. And then the other day, I took out like three different frogs out. Like I'm like, wow, I'm covering the outlets. I'm doing all this stuff. Where else? I mean, I know that they come from the AC, but not usually. Ugh. So there's a lot of frogs. Oh, but yeah, there's that, and the but that was funny. So yeah, enough of that. Moving right along. I don't know. Uh, I was very happy with the Kickstarter campaign that the deck that I received the other day. I updated on the community page because it was a really nice deck. It's the Mimit Tarot, and the mice are so cute. I will go more into detail about how I love them because so growing up, I really loved movies with mice, cartoon mice, or it doesn't even have to be a cartoon because there's just so many movies with mice. You know, was it Mouse Hunt? There was what other movie? Um, I forget. There's plenty, but my favorite is The Great Mouse Detective because I was obsessed with Sherlock Holmes growing up, quite obsessed, and with anything mystery involving solving cases and stuff like that. It was always super fun. And I absolutely loved, Basil of Baker Street. um, really cute. And then The Secret of Nim was great. I love that movie. It was a bit dark, but I loved it. And An American Tale, Five O Goes West, uh, mice. Either way, great. And I know that there was others, but I also, this was not a movie, but I also love Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. There, there's all an assortment of rodents in there. I'm really just being random right now, so I just wanted to record something silly, because Gemini season is in its wake. Like, I think in 2 days. Let me get water. Sorry. Mm, excuse me. But Gemini season, my season, baby. Now, I'm like, I would have been a Cancer by like a couple of days because my birthday's June 18th, but I am a Gemini Cancer cusp, if you will. And so I do have Cancerian tendencies along with my Gemini tendencies, but that's just covering the ego, the sun portion of our natal charts. I really do want to go into more depth with astrology on my channel, but I'm still like meh. But it'd be fun because I like talking and theorizing about things, and it's cool. But yes, Gemini season should be more lighthearted. I definitely felt the more grounding energy of Taurus season. Aries season was too much for me. I am not. I have Aries in the seventh house, and that's where my North Node is, which is like your destiny. And depending on what aspects you have on your chart, but I don't really have anything else other than that. I mean, you count asteroids, which, by the way, that's like a whole topic in itself, and that's so fun when you have like an astro buddy and you just like look up nasty, filthy asteroids and do synastry work. It's like, oh, you have a crush? Let's go whip out all the nasty asteroids and see what you got in synastry. It's like, oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm unhinged right now. It's the unhinged hour. But that's always fun. I think I can't believe I'm going to say this. I won't go into detail. Obviously, I won't go into that. But it was so funny because I will. I have to find it, and I'm going to post it on my community page. Maybe I don't know. It could take it down. I have no clue. But I thought it was so funny. It's some girl tweeted. I don't know when it was because there's an asteroid. Okay, listen. I know that sometimes astro astro people, like people that like astrology and go deep into it, can be pretty ridiculous. But you know what? All in good fun, right? Sorry, I'm cracking my neck. All in good fun, right? So sometimes people like do their because there's not much information about certain asteroids and whatnot because or like the meaning behind the naming. And I won't go into all that because that's not fun. I'm just going to go into the funnies. But yeah, there is an asteroid called Dick. And the girl tweeted, um, I think it was like this. She's like, Dick is conjunct my North Node. Dick is my destiny. And I'm like, I'm so happy for her. Good for you. Like, oh my God. It was so funny. I died. I was like, of course. So yeah, stuff like that. It's pretty funny. Astro jokes. But there are a lot of asteroids there that like people go and there's a lot. Maybe I'll do I'll go diving into that just for the fun of it. Nothing serious, just funsies. Because I don't want to, I just want to have fun. I have enough like stuff going on in my head. And I just want to laugh. But yeah, so there was that. I have to find that tweet because it was so funny. uh, but yeah, okay. But yes, asteroids, astrology, fun. Um, mm, what else? I'm looking at the cards and I'm like, should I just start a reading already? Mm, meh. Oh yeah, I was talking about yeah. This is just all over the place. So if you guys can keep up with my like crazy stuff. Like I'm just whatever, I'm just talking. If you guys just need someone to like listen to someone just rambling, like I got you. I got you. Cuz I it's like my middle name. It's Gemini traits here. I just have a lot to say. And sometimes it might be useful information. Sometimes most of the time it might not be. um, but um, it was just it's been a rough week. It's been a rough that's what I was talking about. Aries season was a little bitch. I didn't like it. Taurus season was coming down from the Why the hell do I want to say existential crisis? I always have existential crises. What are you talking about? No, but um, I'm looking forward to Gemini season. I mean, not because I'm a Gemini sun. Um, I mean, I have a little mini stellium in Gemini. I have not that you guys care, but I'm going to talk about it. I have my Gemini sun. I have my Chiron, which is known as the wounded healer. Um, I have my Lilith. My Black Moon Lilith is in Gemini as well as my White Moon Selene. And I'm sure there's others, but I do have like my Chiron and Lilith. Oof. Listen, Chiron is the wounded healer. Ouch, man. Like, and it's in my ninth house. So I do not know why I'm sharing this with you guys, but so I really had a tough time growing up because now the ninth house is, oh, wow. I just figured something else out about myself that I won't be discussing here, but it just connected as I thought of it. But the ninth house, ruled originally by Sagittarius, is all about travel and higher learning and so forth. I'm just thinking of it at the top of my head, and it's really my brain is like, "Are you sure you should be recording right now?" I'm like, "Yes, why not?" um, so, but yeah, ninth house, higher power, spirituality as well. I am a very spiritual person. I didn't embrace my spirituality until I believe I said 2008 before. I didn't know any better. I just knew that I felt a lot of things. I felt a lot of energy. I felt a lot of things that had no explanation to me at the time. But it makes sense because um, I really do love to learn and I really do love to explore these types of topics. Oh my goodness. I can hear my doggo. Like, she's like, "Er, er, er, er." She's like, my mother should be sleeping. She's not letting me sleep. And I'm like, mm. um, um, yeah. Okay, you can hear we got roosters, we got chicken, we got, I got my own Stardew Valley over here. Well, not me, but everyone else here. I can hear the crowing of the roosters. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Just like that. Either way, ninth house. So Chiron being the wounded healer, Lilith being what we don't want to hold back, this darkness, the stuff that we have suppressed because of society, and how we do not want to suppress it and we will lash out. So it's interesting because all of this is in my spiritual house, the ninth house. So I've had to struggle with my identity spiritually since I was very young because I couldn't really talk about my beliefs. I had to keep them, I don't want to use that term. Um, I just had to keep my mouth shut about my beliefs and what I would see because I would see a lot more than I would see beyond what others would see at the time, and I didn't know what that was. Um, Now I embrace these, um, my intuition, if you will. I embrace it, and whatever I pick up on, I look into it and really deeply. Um, I listen. There, I listen. As a child growing up, I would just, listen to my parents, and they were not they were not the best role models, but in the end of the day, I am grateful for every hard lesson because it's made me who I am. And yes, I could be farther along on my journey, but I have to embrace who I am right now. I have to embrace who I am as I am, even if everything might have been delayed. It's okay because I did learn my lessons. That is something I have in my chart. I have 5 planets. I'm going by planets, not by the asteroids. 5 planets retrograde. One of them is my personal planets. The rest are all the um hold on, I got you. Retrograde Mars, and I'll explain if I haven't before. Retrograde Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All of that's retrograde. And so what I've taken from retrograde planets in one's natal chart is that the lesson takes a bit longer to settle. Sometimes one's journey with retrograde planets in their natal chart can signify that it's an internal struggle and you're learning the lessons within. And it takes longer. But once you learn the lesson, fam, you learn it. So there is the highs and lows of retrogrades, but I truly believe that it is a blessing because many people do not embrace the lessons of each of the energies of the planets and so forth, for those that believe in astrology, blah. And what these retrogrades do, they kind of make you go within. It's like you have no choice. Like Mars retrograde, you have me, I'll say, have issues taking action or like, and it's interesting because I have my Mars retrograde in my 4th house in Capricorn. So my Mars is in Capricorn retrograde. I've had issues with family all my life. It's been torment. It's been really rough. Rough lessons in that house. And it was very hard for me to be able to embrace my own personal passions and power because I was I said this was going to be fun. Well, either way, it was a very toxic influence that led me to not be more action oriented because I didn't feel safe in my home. I've never really felt safe in my home life, unfortunately. So this is something I'm still learning and growing from. So there's that. But let's move that right along. So yeah, it's interesting. Astrology is very interesting in my book because you get to learn about yourself, whether you, you know, take that as law or you use it to analyze yourself and learn more about yourself, which is what I like to do. I like to research, analyze, and make sense of what I already know about myself. And if there's any tidbits, the same thing I do with tarot when I do a reading for myself. If, and this is, I love how this audio is everywhere, but if anyone wants to try, reading for themselves tarot, it can be done because there's myths. There's so many myths that I think are dumb. Many myths are like, oh God, I've heard some funny ones. I'm gonna share with you. Okay, hold on. Where's my water? My water. That was me, Nanako. Jesus. All right, Nanako, don't you dare. All right, so one of the things I heard for women, or for you'll for people that get menstrual cycles, I heard, I was told my mom would tell me, my mom was never a tarot reader. Bless her heart. Rest in peace, mom. But you were never a tarot reader. What the? All these rules and stuff. It's like they would, and then I had these neighbors that would be like always doing like crazy rituals and stuff like that. And I'm just like, bruh, oh my God. Like, I got some wild stories, but that'll be for another time. Let me stick to the point. So my mom would go to me, what do you mean you're going to do a reading for yourself? No, or a reading for someone else. And I'm like, what's going on? I've been reading cards for a very, very long time. So it's like, my mom was like, at first, she was like hesitant, saying, no, that's the devil's work, blah, 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 blah. Excuse me. And then she's just like, give me a reading. And I'm like, that was actually one of my rules of, I used to give my mom readings, but there was a time as her health started to decline even more, I didn't want to do readings for her because I saw things I didn't want to see. So there's that. But my mom told me, she goes, if God, I'm sorry. This is like, whatever. It's like, but if you're on your period, you can't do a reading for someone. That's not good. I was like, mommy, who told you that? It's like, I've been told by many people, and I'm like, mommy, ma, that's silly. Another one is you can't read for yourself. That one's a less, uh, less out of pocket one. It's like you can't read for yourself, and I'm like, the logical way of looking at it is like it's harder to read for yourself because it's one is biased toward what they want to see. So that's why I would think people say it's harder, like it's not good to read for yourself. But if you can put aside your own, and just look at it blank, like you're reading for someone else or whatever, you got it. You can do that. There's no rule. I mean, the people say such silly things, and I'm just like, no, you silly bitch. um What's another one? I've heard so many growing up. I'm just like, um, hmm, hmm. Ah, okay. Another one. You can't do a reading or you like cross your legs or your arms. It's like, well, I'm not going to be crossing my arms because I'm going to be pulling out cards. Or you can't receive a reading, either or. You can't be crossing your arms or crossing your legs because that is a negative thing and you some other superstitious shit. And I'm like, uh-huh. You do whatever the fuck you want, man. um Doing tarot readings, um it's just a reading. I mean, some people like the whole mystical aspect. I can make something like all mystical and stuff, but I usually, I just do it, you can set the ambiance or whatever and the aesthetic of it and give it all like the witchy vibe or whatever. And that's always cool. But for me, since I do this on the daily, it's just a reading. It's another reading. Not that it's not special. It's just, it's part of my mundane, which is ironic because it's like, that sounds, but it's like, yeah, it's my job. It's what I do on the daily. It's part of my mundane. So I don't, of course, there are many ways of making your practice more appealing to you depending on what kind of reader you are. I don't know why this became this whole thing. This is such a mixed bag. I don't even know what to name this audio. It's just me chit-chatting. But yes, there's so many other things, other superstitions I find so ridiculous. And I'm like, uh-huh. Like, what's another one? I think, no, that'll be for another time. But yeah, I think it's interesting. Okay. I think I've talked enough. Oh, I think I've talked enough. Have I? Have I really talked enough? I will say, I've been listening to. Has this ever happened to you guys where there's a song that's really popular on the radio and it's all over the place? I'll give you a perfect example because I'm quite obsessed with this artist, but I wasn't back then. And this Spanish artist has been around for a bit. Ooh, that scared me. That was my phone and it vibrated and I was like, oh, gasp. Um, okay. So when the song Despacito came out, I couldn't stand it. Not that it was a bad song, but it was just all over the place. And I was just like, ugh. Just like when Gasolina came out, that one I kind of still don't like. It's catchy, but oh no, my voice, it's almost out of commission. Um, when Despacito came out, great song. I love it. Sexy as all hell. But at the time, I was just like, no. So now that that's not like all over the place and whatnot, I'm listening to more Luis Fonsi. Beautiful, talented man. His music, like, oh gosh, activates something within me. It's like so, there's these, like, his lyrics and stuff just get me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I think that I'm going to share one a little bit with you like I did last time. Actually, I think I did. Yeah, one of my last one. I don't remember if it was an audio or a reading. I don't know it anymore. Um, I yeah, it was. I was quoting another Luis Fonsi song. I'm kind of obsessed with him. He's very talented, and his lyrics, his music really catchy. His lyrics pull at my heartstrings, and some of it's really hot. So, um, let's see. Ooh, okay. All right. Um, there was, where is it? Where is it? Let me get my Spotify. Okay, so are we going to go for a romantic song or the hot song? I don't know which one. Um, oh, look at that. Sorry, I'm just like looking at my Spotify and new release from Juan Luis Guerra, 440. Cecilia featuring Juan Luis Guerra. Juanes, look at that. Yo. Cool. Sorry. I'm telling you, this is a mixed bag. I'm so sorry. I'm just all over the place. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling with you guys. Okay. Let me go to my favorite songs here. And all right. This one's a sweet one. Maybe I'll go for there are certain lines in songs that just chef's kiss. Um Apaga la luz. That's a good one. Let's see. Is it let's see. Where are the lyrics? I love it. I was translating for a friend. I was like, bruh, this is like mm-hmm. Okay. Giggle giggle. Okay. Que esta noche es para gozar. Que esta noche. Let's see. The thing is, when I translate, I mean, I feel that I translate better than a lot of the places that I see like the lyrics translated. They sound so bad. It's not the same. It's not the same effect as in Spanish. And that's usually how it is for like the language a song is written and sung in, because it just, it's, that's where the language it was meant, like originally meant to be, you know. Um, excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Why? Okay. Okay. Me acerco el silencio y te doy la señal. Ven siguiendo mis pasos, reduciendo el espacio. Hasta sentir que estás aquí. Pégate a mí, pégate a mí. Okay. Because it's like, oh God, I love this song. Tu cara inocente desnuda mi mente y vas despertando mi instinto animal. All right, so your innocent face undresses my mind. I like desnuda mi mente y vas despertando mi instinto animal. And You awaken my animal instinct. Te invito a perdernos. Seré tu secreto. Yeah. I invite you to get lost. You are my secret. Me acerco al silencio y te doy la señal. Me acerco. I get closer to the silence and I give you the signal. Ven siguiendo mis pasos, reduciendo el espacio, hasta sentir que estás aquí. Pégate a mí, pégate a mí. El ritmo va sonando, nos vamos enredando. Salimos de aquí, yo quiero seguir. Y sin pensar, ella dijo, ven apaga la luz, que esta noche es para bailar, que esta noche es para gozar. Oh, sorry, I got into it. I was like, oh, okay. Ooh. um, hmm. So, it's such a good song, bro. Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Se prende la noche, comienza el derroche. Tu cuerpo y mi cuerpo se quieren juntar. Mis manos te buscan, tu boca me gusta. Okay. Tu cuerpo, my body and your body wanna. How do you? I'm trying to think of the translation. Damn. I'm telling you, it just sounds sexier in Spanish because it's meant to be in Spanish. Mis manos te buscan, tu boca me gusta. My hands find you. I like your mouth. Me quemo en tu fuego y no me puedo escapar. I get burned by your fire and I can't escape. Yeah. Yeah, if you're still listening, kudos. Because I'm just like, yeah, I'm just looking at lyrics right now. I was like, whatever. Uh-huh. Good song. So if you guys want to listen to that one's Luis Fonsi, Apaga la Luz, Turn Off the Light. So there's that one. That's I think one of, if not my favorite. There's another, no, I take it back. There's another one that's my favorite and it's so fucking romantic. But this one's like a second, like right there, right there. It's let me get it. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Poco a Poco is good too. That one's so sweet. Um, Gosh, sorry guys if this is boring you. um, Okay, let me look for the other song. Ahí estás tú. This one's beautiful, very romantic. Okay, no, Luis, don't play. I just want to get the lyrics. Okay, let's see if I can translate it on the spot for you. Donde lo oscuro se une con el sol, donde el dolor se cura con amor. En cada cosa que hay entre los dos, ahí estás tú. Donde lo oscuro se une con el sol. Where the darkness comes in contact with the sun, where the pain is cured with love, en cada cosa que hay entre los dos, and everything that there is between us. There you are, ahí estás tú. He recogido el mundo sin parar. Sin conocerte te aprendí a extrañar. I've gone around the world without stopping, without realizing. I learned to miss you. Porque te he visto, no hay que buscar. Because I found you, there's no need to keep searching. Solo estás tú. There is only you. No existe nadie más. No one else exists. Ahí estás tú. There you are. Tú me curaste con una mirada. You cured me with just one look. Cuando llegaste así, como si nada. When you arrived like nothing. Como una luz, like a light. There you are. Ahí estás tú. Ya nos amamos en vidas pasadas. We already loved each other in past lives. Ya tengo todo lo que yo soñaba. I already have everything I've ever dreamed of. Como una luz. Ahí estás tú. Like a light. Like the light of the sun. There you are. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm getting emotional. I got lost in that. Oh, gosh, my heart. All right, I'll pull some cards for you guys because I think this is pretty long as it is. um, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to pull cards. I've talked enough. I've talked a lot. But I will say this for you, collective. If you're still listening, thank you. It's been rough. It's been hard for so many of us. But I want to send you a channeled message. I'm going to close my eyes now and just take a deep breath and connect with whatever messages want to come through for you. Okay? All right. If you need some encouragement, I'm here. And I'll remind you, you're doing great. Don't be so hard on yourself. Everything seems to be so hectic, crazy. And my dog just, my dog agrees. She's like, but at the end of the day, oh my God, my girl, you made it through another day. And there is no need to be, my God, this girl, my dog is distracting me. I'm sorry. Hold on. You don't have to worry. No matter what, you're going to get through. You're going to get through this. You're going to learn more about yourself, and it's going to be so exciting. You don't have to shut down because you're changing. These parts of you that have been engraved into you for so long, it's okay to change. It's okay to be shedding your old skin. It's fine. We all do it. And it's okay because it's your authentic truth, right? No matter what, the more change you go through, the more the lessons stick and you understand yourself better on a deeper level. You understand that everything, even though they were hard lessons, something just clicks and feels right. But you are allowed to be hurting. You're allowed to feel the change, the metamorphosis, transformation, whatever. All the topics of the death card, there is just so much out there to explore, and there is no need to shut down. I keep hearing that. No need to shut down. Take your time. Be kind to yourself. There is an exhaustion in the collective, but things are going to become more lighthearted, especially come this Gemini season. I know I keep saying that, but Gemini is a lighthearted sign. More communication will be happening. For some of you, maybe butterflies will be significant. I'm seeing butterflies, words in the sky, something. I'm seeing messages. I see the word you, fire, light, home, silence, union. I'm seeing these words in the clouds in the sky. I know it sounds absolutely weird, but this is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. And I'm seeing this happy smile on your face where everything connects and makes sense. Visit that part of you that needs reassurance. And don't be afraid to give yourself that attention and self-care and love. That's what I heard. And that is the channeled message for you, my loves. I am going to end this here because I think this is long enough. I have no clue how long this is. But I like doing these. And it was very random. Forgive me. But no. I'm I can't even say the word. I'm unapologetically me. And you might like it, you might don't. You might don't. You might don't. You might not. What is English? I just feel that I have to be myself. For so long, I held back. And for anyone that wants to listen, they'll listen. And that's all that matters. It's okay. All right. Love you, fam. Take care. And on to the next one. Bye.